Okay. Jekyll and Hyde. Everybody read it? Doesn't matter. Anyway, so, we all know what Jekyll and Hyde is about. It's about a man who basically has two personalities. He separates the evil part from the good part, and the evil part is Mr. Hyde, the good part is Dr. Jekyll. We have 5 themes: duality of human nature, science and ethics, reputation, religion, and perception. Now, of course, we already know the end of Jekyll and Hyde because we live in the 20th century, and everybody has already spoiled the ending for us, much like Star Wars, or Darth Vader's Luke's dad, whereas in The Sixth Sense, he has been dead the whole time. Guys. Beulah. Everybody wake up! Now who actually read Jekyll and Hyde? Anybody? Do we know what it's about? Who can tell me what it's about? Beulah, stay with me. Okay, Jekyll and Hyde. It's about Dr. Jekyll. He drinks a potion so that he separates his evil side from his good side, and the evil side wins. Okay, let's put this in a modern perspective.
Scene 1. Mr. Utterson, the lawyer, was a man of a rugged countenance that was never lightened by a smile. Cold, scantly, and embarrassed in discords backward...
Hey, is that narration?
Yes.
We'll cut that out. We can take it from here.
But
I think we can handle it from here on out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you were saying? I didn't say anything. We were silent while we were taking our Sunday walk. Actually, now that you speak of it, did you ever remark that door? It is connected in my mind with a very odd story. What? Sorry, that's what's in the text. Well, one night, as I was wandering the halls, I saw these two people. One a little man who was stumping along, and the other a girl of maybe 8 or 10, who was running as hard as she was able down the hall. The two ran into one another naturally enough, and then one man trampled the young girl. He started to run away, but then I grabbed the guy's collar and brought him back to the scene of the crime and demanded justice for the girl's family. Then the gentleman ran into his room and wrote a check. But I mean, this guy was ugly. He had a deformed appearance, and he was a shrimp of a man, and his facial expressions were portrayed horrifically by a really good actor. Dude, that sucks. I know. Oh, it's not like that'll ever happen again.
Scene 2.
La la la, I'm looking through Dr. Jekyll's will because he hasn't shown up in 3 months. Oh, this is strange. It says here that everything goes to Mr. Hyde. Who is Mr. Hyde? This certainly is a strange case.
Yep.
Whoa! When did you get here?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay. Do you know Mr. Hyde?
Nope.
Oh. Oh! He was that ugly guy. I'm gonna keep an eye on that Mr. Hyde. Shh. I'm hiding. If he be Mr. Hyde, then I'll be Mr. C. Are you Mr. Hyde?
How did you know it was me?
By description.
Whose description?
Dr. Jekyll's.
No, he didn't.
Okay, common friends then. Can I see your face?
Yeah.
And then you mug for the camera.
Mr. Hyde was pale and dwarfish. He gave an impression of deformity without any nameable malformation. He had a
Hey, cut that out! I'm not that ugly. I'm just misunderstood.
And you trampled that girl, too.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Hey, Is Dr. Jekyll home?
No, but, here is my address.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yes.
Hi, is Dr. Jekyll home?
I will see you, Mr. Utterson. Hey, yo, fool, where you at? No, I'm afraid not.
Hey, I saw Mr. Hyde go through that other door. Is that normal?
Yes, Mr. Hyde is the key.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
This is the C3! This guy's starting to get really annoying. Dude, awesome dinner party, Dr. Jekyll.
Thanks.
So, after the party's over, I need to talk to you about something.
The party's been over for a while now.
Oh. Alright, anywho, let's talk about your will.
Mr. Utterson, this is very good of you. This is downright good of you, but my position is a very strange one. A very, very strange one. I will tell you one thing. The moment I choose, I can be rid of Mr. Hyde. But just promise me that you won't treat him too badly, okay?
Okay.
This is scene 4. And here's the body, Mr. Utterson. You know who did it.
Hang on. I think I have a pretty good idea who it is.
Also, this was all found on the body. It was addressed to you.
Yes? Is Mr. Hyde here? What did he do this time? Something really, really bad. Oh, really? Oh boy, come in. Wait, there's something burning in the fireplace. There's the cane. Curse that, Mr. Hyde.
Wait, I'm confused. So if Dr. Jekyll could have rid himself of Mr. Hyde all this time, why did he write the will?
Good question. What does everyone else think?
Well, the will is sort of ironic and foreshadowing because Jekyll insists that he can be rid of Hyde whenever he wants to and can control him, but he still writes a will in case he can't, and that kind of foreshadows the ending for when he loses control.
Very good.
Like, so instead of separating his internal evil only in his mind, he separates it in a different body too, so that I guess he can, like, confront his internal evil as a physical entity as well, instead of just, you know, as an abstract concept.
Right. So, what can you all tell me about Dr. Jekyll's sudden decision or conversion to Christianity? Cayla?
I think it's a way for him to cope with his newly created evil, and maybe he thinks that he can be saved, so he turns to God.
Right. Can you find me a quote that relates to that?
On page 23, he says that he is the chief of sufferers and chief of sinners.
Good. So, Hyde continues to go on somewhat of a killing spree. He murders Jekyll's and Utterson's mutual friend, Sir Danvers Carew. But what's interesting about this is the timing. Who can tell me why? Brienne?
It's important because Jekyll believes he's able to control Hyde for about a year before losing control of Hyde. It's ironic because Jekyll's will is not enough to keep his evil side under control.
All right. And point of view coming from Utterson creates ambiguity because the reader does not have any idea what changed between the context of the two murders, between the girl and Sir Danvers Carew. This again contributes to the theme of perception. Brooke?
And doesn't the murder kind of reveal that Jekyll and Hyde are the same person because the checkbook and the cane both belong to Jekyll and Hyde is seen with both of them?
Very good. And depending on who is perceiving this, things get noticed or left unnoticed. The readers might pick up on it, but not necessarily the characters in the story. Brienne?
Also, a couple quotes interpreted differently depending on how you look at it. Like, for example, on page 23, you don't know him as I do, and I was thinking of my own character, which this hateful business has right exposed. Jekyll is talking about Hyde because he does because he knows that he's part of Hyde, but Utterson does not know that Hyde and Jekyll are one and the same, so he does not know what he really means by what he says.
Right.